Hello! It's Wish time again, because I'm enjoying these, and you seem to be too. But before we begin, a bit of housekeeping. Do you remember I came up last time with that board game at the end called Sequence? Well, I had a quick play of it, and I tell you what, it's pretty good. Had quite a lot of fun with it, actually. Yeah, it's simple, it's fun, sort of game you could probably get your grandparents interested in. Anyway, time for the next session of Lucky 9, which is a stupid name I give to me buying 9 random items from Wish.com. The first 8 basically have to be £5 or less, including postage. The last one, £15 or less. So it gets a boosted budget. And in fact, I deliberately take the last one and buy something slightly more expensive as opposed to one of the cheap items at the start. The only other rule is, if we've seen an item before, I have to go for something else. That hasn't come up yet, though. Right, let's begin with our first random word as picked off that random word website that I use for this. It's customer. Customer. A very on-point question for a website that sells stuff, I suppose. And, yeah, what is a customer to Wish.com? Giraffe pendant, apparently. That makes sense. It's in a lovely bag. Look at that lovely bag. That's like the third loveliest bag I've seen this second. Yeah. So you've got a big key ring for putting your keys on and that. See how that works. You've got... Oh, an S. It had a letter on, so I got an S. That stands for Stuart. And a little blue... I was going to say gem, but it means a bit of glass. It's not even that, actually. It's a bit of plastic, isn't it, clearly? But hey, it looks like a gemstone to a very untrained eye. And finally, a giraffe, which has been hanged by its neck until dead from this keyring. And its corpse can be used to make other giraffes keep away, I suppose. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? So there we are. Weird giraffe keyring. What more could you want for a customer? Ear. Ear. I'll tell you what, I was expecting some sort of headphones for ear, and I'll tell you what, I wasn't bloody disappointed. It's fake earpods time, guys. That's the fake earpods theme. I'm sure you all recognised it. Yeah, so these are fake versions of those not at all very good, frankly, free headphones that Apple give you with stuff. Much better than their old ones, which were absolutely terrible. These are at least usable. You'll get far better results out of anything that costs a tenner or more, frankly, but there we are. Now, what do incredibly cheap ones, well, beyond cheap ones really, from Wish.com sound like? The answer is bloody dreadful, as you'd expect. I tried them earlier, and they are chronically tinny. There's almost no bass from them whatsoever. Anything you play through them sounds absolutely awful. On the volume control buttons do work, so that's something. And, amazingly, it does have a microphone in. It's got a picture of a microphone, if you can make that out there. But I thought, well, kind of assumed really, that was not going to be a thing. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no hole for the microphone to work. But there absolutely is a mic in it. The microphone sounds like this. Hooray. Yeah. Next item. Wait. Wait. And just wait for it. I didn't really know what to expect from Wait. And what we got was this. Absolutely amazing. It's fashion jewellery for the discerning maniac. Yeah, it's like a big chunky pendant with some resin on it to protect the photo of this old man, who I did not recognise in the slightest. Absolutely amazing. So it turns out this guy is... no, nothing to do with weight whatsoever, to my knowledge. This is Johnny Hallyday, who was a very popular French singer, known as the French Elvis, and he died in December 2017. But he lives on in the form of just weird random items from Wish. They do this thing where they just get photos of like famous people or famous images and just offer them on a million different bloody items. So that's where this has come from. There we are. Johnny Hallyday on a pendant. All the cool kids will be wearing these come summer. Yes. Let's get a good picture on that. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's weird because it's setting off the face recognition, but it's still refusing to focus on it. I don't know if that's because there's sort of the depth to it from the resin or what, but anyway, Have a happy holiday. Rocket. Rocket. So, it's a toy rocket. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, I ended up ordering this toy rocket, and I don't know if it's supposed to fit in like a certain launcher or something, or you just like fill it with water and throw it up in the air or something, but it is a squidgy, veily, stress ball feeling toy rocket with a foam fins and stuff on the back. Well, I mean, it makes more sense than that one made sense with weight, doesn't it? What could you do with this? You could throw it at somebody to piss them off. I mean, that's the most obvious one. You could throw it at somebody else to piss them off. You could annoy a dog with it. You could also annoy a cat. You could annoy most animals, including humans, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's a chunky thing. I can imagine a small child having fun chucking that around. And that's about the nicest thing I can say about... Oh, it looks like a weird eye from this angle. Ugh. Ugh. Quickly, the next one before it blinks at us. Offer. Offer. Now, I was intrigued to see what offer would bring up, because offer is, you know, something that these sites like Wish are doing all the time. Oh, special offer, special discount code, blah, 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 blah. So what is a pure offer from them? The answer is USB memory stick, apparently. 32 whole gigabytes is what I managed to get for the cheapest, well, for the closest to £5 without going over it. It's metal. I mean, it'll sit on a keyring. It's not terrifically ugly or anything. It's solid. Yeah, I mean, it's a proper solid piece of metal. Not actually that bad. Now, the worry with these, especially if you get them from something like Wish.com, is that they say they're 32 gig, but they're actually like 4 gig that have been formatted funny. And then when you try and put any data on it, it just corrupts it. Well, I tested this extensively, and... by putting a 19 gigabyte file on it, so it was over 16 gig, see what I did there? It works perfectly. Yep, read to it perfectly, read from it perfectly. All good. Oh wait, not all good. It's cripplingly, farcically slow. Connected to a USB 3 port, it took well over an hour to transfer that 19 gigabyte file. It reached a peak of about 4 megabytes a second. For one large file. Think how long it would take if you were transferring over a lot of small ones. It would be even worse. So, I mean, technically, for your money, you've got a solid USB drive. That's the good news. The bad news is it'll take the rest of your fucking life in order to put any data on it. Girlfriend. Girlfriend. Yeah, really didn't know what to expect from this one. The answer was a pair of keyrings. Pair of weirdly blank coin keyrings. Do you know what? I haven't opened these and I've totally forgotten what they say on them. Oh, oh, they're not even embossed or engraved or anything. It's just printed on. I like his beard in my crap font. And so that's presumably the ladies' one. What does the man one say? I like her butt. What if he hasn't got a beard? What if she hasn't got a butt? Who knows about these things? Well, yeah, that's a shit pair of keyrings if there ever were. I mean, the metal's solid. And these keyring, the actual keyring bits they use from Wish are actually really good. I might keep a couple of these for future keyring purposes. And the actual metal of the coin is fine. I mean, it's solid. It's not going to bend or anything. I don't know how long that print will last. I would imagine quite a long time. It seems to have been, you know, well done. I would have preferred it to be embossed or something, obviously. But what do you expect for the money? The answer is something that's not so hideously stupid as these slogans. Audience. Audience. Now, what does an audience love? Well, I'm sure you're all thinking the same thing. A fake tongue. Why the bloody hell is this under... Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's weird. It's all like a... Hang on, let's get... a sort of millions of little holes in it, and it's very rubbery. Do you think it's actually life cast? Do you think somebody had to stick their tongue in a bucket of alginate or something? Yeah, that's a... That's the fake tongue to end all fake tongues. How stretchy is it? Oh, immensely. Oh, dear. Right, so the joke is, I suppose you can basically do this with it. Absolutely lovely. Right, next up, accent. Accent. Now, this intrigued me. I thought, was it going to be like a voice-related thing in some way? The answer is no. There is apparently a car called an Accent. And guess what? We've got a courtesy door light inside model. Is it a Honda an accent? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. This product is specially designed for auto modification fancier. I see. We purpose to bring more driving fun to drivers. I purpose to do that as well. What a coincidence. So, courtesy door light inside model. New high brightness, as opposed to our old one, which you had to stick in your fucking retina before you could see it because it was so dim, I'm presuming. There's the instructions. Oh, man. I didn't realise there's some English. First, the lamp is adjusted to the position of the lamp. Yep, that's really useful. And then test the magnet and the lamp can automatically switch to the lamp. Oh, dear. We'll welcome the lights affixed on the door. Put magnets on the threshold that closes the door installed in the car. Well, that sorted that one out. Number 3. Welcome with magnet separation. Automatically open the exhibit of lanterns. Your entire house becomes a museum for the exhibit of lanterns. Welcome the position of the light. Buy some suggestions. Avoid to kick off. Stops belligerent drunks. Sensor made in China. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Right. So there's 2 of these things by the looks. Why haven't I opened these before? These are kind of amazing. So you've got. Oh yes. Couldn't afford 3Ms. They've gone for M3. Yeah, you've got sticky pads to attach them to your car with, some magnets as well in order to drop and lose. So you put your batteries in here. Just realised the error here, of course, is I haven't put any batteries in. Then, yeah, activate the things. Okay. Oh my God! It's a Hyundai logo. They've got little. Oh my goodness! So when you push that in, it's going to display a Hyundai logo. What does this one have on it? Another Hyundai logo. Is it a Hyundai Accord? I don't know. I thought it was a Honda. Anyway, I'm going to go and put batteries in one of these, then turn the lights off here, and then project it onto the sofa, and it's going to be the greatest time anybody has ever had. It's the Hyundai signal. In order to summon an Uber? I don't really know. Yes. Incidentally, a accent is a Hyundai, not a Honda, so I apologise to the powerful Hyundai lobby. Yeah, I mean, it really does show whatever the light shines through. I mean, we can take the little thing out, actually, can't we? And there we are. Now it's just a torch. Amazing. Or you can put that back in and it only stays on for a certain period, understandably. Yeah, I mean, if you really want the Hyundai logo to appear on the floor as you open your car doors, because that welcomes people, you could do a lot worse. What a bizarre concept. I mean, you could at least have something that says, welcome, or fuck off, or I enjoy the music of Ted Chippington, or something like that. But there we are. Well, blimey. The Hyundai, hashtag not spawn. Experience. Experience. What experience can we experience for the final high-ticket item? The answer is weird glasses with LEDs in. Light eyeglasses. Luminous glasses manual. This is going to be good, isn't it? This product is LED rechargeable luminous glasses suitable for parties, dances, concerts, nightclub birthday parties and other occasions. All occasions. Driving tests, job interviews, the works. Technical characteristics, 180 milliamp hours, ultra long life battery up to 500 cycles or more. I should hope so. When charged, for a charge. And this all actually makes sense. So does it just do a few of these different designs? Does it do all of them and go through them? I don't know. But it does show pink on it. Does that mean the frames are pink? I don't remember. The answer to that is no. Very much no. Oh my God, they're like the glasses that Garnet wears in Steven Universe. My goodness. Right. But that's to hide her third eye. Hashtag spoilers. Oh, there's protectors on them. I'm going to leave that on. Oh no, I'm not. It's supposed to come off. If you look in the corner, it's got a little tab. Okay. Activate thing. Thing activate. Yay. It's scrolling skulls down, I think. That's always nice. Always a fan of scrolling skulls. Just what you need over your eyes at all events. Oh, love glasses. The heart's breaking. Oh no, the love is ruined. Now we must divorce. Now there is fireworks to celebrate the divorce. These are the worst glasses ever. Next. Oh, the dollars. Hang on. This is just scrolling through all the things on its own. I hadn't actually pressed it. What does pressing the button do? Does anybody know? Okay, this seems to have stuck it on heart mode now. Oh, I think earlier, after the skulls, it was just kind of scrolling through everything, right? So we've got the explodies. So it said pink, but the LEDs are very, very red to the naked eye. They look quite pink on camera, though. Well, for my next Wall Street meeting, I know what I'm wearing. A suit. Oh, kissy fish. Oh, next one. Oh, my God. The power is yours. By the power of Grayskull. I can't see properly. Oh, that's just horrible. That's a bit 90s rave culture, that one, isn't it? Then there's back to the skulls. Crikey. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? Well, the only other question, I suppose, is what do these look like on?
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Kind of wish we hadn't asked that question. Well, there we go. That was this month's Lucky 9. What did I actually like out of this? Very fucking little is the answer to that. These glasses are pretty cool in their way. I certainly wouldn't have spent that much money on them. Or, in fact, any money at all. The fake tongue is quite good from a grotesque prank sort of point of view. That's about it. I mean, the Hyundai thing did quite a good job of shining a high-quality Hyundai logo, but I don't really need that in my life. Do you know what I mean? Well, a little bit of interest for you guys. So I had a thought. How does AliExpress differ from Wish.com on this kind of stuff? And we're going to bloody find out, because in the next video, I put exactly the same keywords into AliExpress and got totally different items. Join me, and we will compare them together. Then we will be masters of the universe. No, wait, that doesn't work.
Subscribe for more.